Hello, so it is very wet, cold and windy outside, so I'm just snuggling up here next to my heater and I thought I'd do a little product review for you this week. So I just finished my lunch and I was thinking I feel something sweet, as I often do. So I searched around my shop and I do like to try all the products out, so I try to pick ones that I haven't necessarily eaten before. And we've got this one in, which is fairly new in. It's a German brand. Germany do tend to be pretty good on their vegan products. They've certainly got it sorted. And this one is like a white chocolate alternative. It's got the hell. I'm sure it's not going to be hell to eat this. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means white. I don't know, in another language. My German is not up to scratch. A couple of things. We got the organic logo at the top, so it's an organic chocolate, which is good. And then up here it says palm oil free, which is quite topical at the moment. Most kind of ethical chocolate brands don't have palm oil in. It's mostly the cheaper chocolate brands that do, actually. So that's not such a problem. You got vegan written quite big there, and then down here you have this nice looking filling, which, ooh, that looks really quite tempting. Let's have a quick look on the back. We can see here that it's sugar is the main ingredient. It's actually coconut blossom sugar though, so it's like a non-refined sugar. It's a natural sugar, so technically it's just eating coconuts. That's what I tell myself anyway. So it's obviously being sugar, a sugar being the top ingredient makes it a sweeter bar, which white chocolates generally are a bit sweeter. It's got some cocoa butter, it's got some dried rice syrup, which I don't think I've ever seen that in a chocolate bar before. So that's interesting. I don't normally like rice syrup. I think it's not such a nice flavour, but we'll see. But that's obviously adding even more sugar to it. And then we got some hazelnuts. Hazelnuts do tend to go quite well in chocolates for people who love Vigo. That's a hazelnut predominant bar. Then we got the cocoa mass. So both bits of the cocoa bean nice and prominent and high up in the listing, which you want to see on the chocolate bar. And then you got some sunflower lectin as well. So there's quite a few. There's only a few things. There's 36% cocoa in it. This being a white bar, you would expect to see less cocoa in it anyway. So that's not too concerning on this bar. Right, so inside, let's have a little look. We open it up. It's cardboard packaging, and then inside we've got a cellophane wrap, and this does look like a biodegradable cellophane. It's not this small, it's this big, but I've eaten some already. And I very nearly didn't get this video done because I was going to eat the whole lot, but I had to stop myself. So I've got some pieces here, so I'll put that one down there, save that for another day. So I've got two pieces, nice little snap there in the thing. I'm just going to bite into it. So it's quite a dark colour. You do tend to find a lot of the vegan white chocolates aren't white in colour. They tend to be a bit more brown because they don't have milk in them, obviously. So it's not quite the same as the picture. As you can see, it's kind of go the wrong way sometimes. It doesn't look quite as good as that, but it has kind of got a very nutty texture inside. Actually, the first time I had this, I was a bit... I don't think it was quite what I was expecting. And I think sometimes the problem with vegan products, when you haven't tried them before, you can sometimes be expecting something and then suddenly you get something else. And you're like, oh, you sort of dismiss it, but actually stick with products and they start discovering new flavours, new tastes. And this bar is actually growing on me every bit that I eat it. It has got that kind of praline type taste in it. So if you like the kind of nuttier chocolates, it's quite nice. It also reminds me a little bit of the caramac, the Cadbury's caramac brands. It's got that kind of flavouring to it as well. It's not really what I expected. I think I expected to be a bit more nutty, whereas this is predominantly more sweet than nutty, I think. But it's got a very kind of nice sweetness to it. But yeah, I think it's probably one of the ones that would fit into the treat category for me, but certainly worth a try. So cheers.